Old world gamer plays a lot of fucking games. Said old world gamer plays a lot of fucking games. He plays all night and day. He plays his life away. Said old world gamer plays a lot of fucking games.
Hello everybody, and welcome to my review of Bomberman. Well, first off, Bomberman was first created and released by Hudson Soft in 1983 in Japan, and it was later ported to the NES in 1985. Now, there are many different Bomberman games. In fact, Bomberman actually appears in over 70 different games, unique games actually. And in a lot of these games, the storyline is actually slightly different in some of them. The NES story goes that Bomberman is a robot that makes bombs in an underground factory for the Bungeling Empire, I believe it's called. I might have mispronounced that, but yeah. After time, he grows bored of doing the task, and after hearing a rumor that if a robot reaches the surface, they become a human, he decides that he wants to escape his life of creating bombs, and thus, yeah, Bomberman was, I guess, the game. That's how the game goes. And in the NES version, when you actually beat the game, it says that you have now become Runner, which is actually not used in the NES anymore after the first Bomberman. But the Famicom actually continued on with the storyline in a game called Loadrunner. There's actually Loadrunner 1 and 2 that you can purchase for the Famicom that continues on with the story from the NES. And if anyone's ever played Loadrunner, you'll actually know that it's a completely different game than Bomberman. You don't use bombs at all. You actually, if I remember right, you disintegrate bricks, which will eventually grow back. It's kind of weird to actually explain. But yeah, even the enemies in Loadrunner are completely different. Instead of being the little cutesy, happy enemies that you have here, like these stupid fucking balloons, which I can only assume that's what they're supposed to look like. Instead, you actually have guards from the Bungeling Empire, and the whole task of the game is to basically just well, you can kill them, and I believe they do regenerate. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. I could probably review the game some other time. It is a fun game. It's another one of these kind of maze puzzle games thing that I like and enjoy. But anyways, the whole point of the game is to actually, you go around, you got to clear all the enemies in each stage, and you can also get one power up in each stage, as well as there's also one door that is hidden, which actually lets you exit the stage, and you can't exit through the door unless you actually kill all the enemies. And of course, you also want to do this as quickly as possible, as you do have a time limit. And there's the door. So that finishes off stage 1. So instead of showing you each and every individual stage, we'll obviously just skip through and I'll show you important parts. That power-up is a remote control, which allows you to remotely explode your bombs whenever you want to, more or less. And right here you get these blue enemies that run back and forth. You also have these I call them Pringles because that's pretty much what they look like. Here we got the way too happy smiley faces, and they will chase you. They walk as fast as you do regularly, so you want to be careful there. I hate those little teardrop dudes. They're tricky because they go back and forth. And that is the roller skates let you walk, as you can see, much faster, which is an ability that is I love the ability. That power up was actually a it allows you to have several bombs. It gives you one extra bomb each time you get one. So anyways, going on to the bonus stage, as you'll see here, you can't get hurt by the enemies, and you can't get hurt by your bomb blasts. And the whole point of it is to basically just grab as many points you can, so you can get as many free lives or free one-ups, whatever you want to call them, free men. Here they're called left, which is, I don't know, kind of weird, but I guess that's what they translated it over to. But you can also do this, which is much more efficient, as you can see. You can just stay in your bomb radius, keep laying bombs, and yeah, you'll pretty much pass the bonus stage in no time. Now, other enemies include this one down at the bottom, the slow-moving water little dude down there. They can move right through the bricks, as you can see, but they're really slow-moving. They're drawn to you, like they will just turn immediately chasing after you. That power-up is increases the size of your bomb blasts. But yeah, those water guys will chase after you, but they're really slow. And as you can see down in the bottom corner, those little jellyfish dudes are a little faster than the blue ones, but they don't really chase after you as much. But they can also move through the bricks as well. So usually they're not too hard to take out, unless they actually, end up tricking you and telling you, oh, okay, well, I'm going to go this way, and then he just turns immediately as soon as the bomb blast goes off. So you want to be careful. Sometimes some of them can be tricky. Oh, now this power-up allows you to walk back through your bombs, which you'd think is not a big deal, but even having the remote with you, you can just sit on a bomb while enemies are around, and they can't actually go onto the bomb at the same time. So what they'll do is usually just, they'll miss you, obviously, so it's a great power-up to have. Now, up next, we should have the, walk through walls ability, which pretty much after you get this in the remote, you're pretty much good to go for the rest of the game. I mean, there's only one more good power-up that you will get, which we'll see a little later on. Now, as you can see here, those blue guys, they change their mind. They're pretty erratic, I must say. They try to follow you as much as possible, but sometimes they just really don't give a fuck. And, of course, I'm trying to just go for the regular strategy, but I'm probably just going to start... well, having the remote also helps too, so I don't have to just, repeatedly walk and bomb the place, because it does slow down my walking as well as, the time still stays at the same pace, obviously, but I slow down from, I guess, the bomb radius, the bomb blasts, having to catch up. Oh, there we go. Now I can lay. Whoa! As you can see here, I'm a little further ahead now, so there's a lot of bombs I can lay down now. Take out some of these blue dudes, and as you can see here, there's another enemy right here. They like to go back and forth a lot too, but when they actually don't get stuck and they free roam, they chase after you pretty harshly, I must say. There he goes. Look, he just keeps going. Now he gets to free roam. He's not stuck, and that's the first thing they'll do. They'll come after you immediately. As soon as they turn a corner and they know you're there, they're after you. The Pringles are pretty fun to kill. They make the bonus stage for the Pringles not too bad. The best ones really are the little round smiley face pink things, and had a bit of fun with just repetitive blasts. But yeah, the pink ones are usually the best, and there's also these little round discs that are pretty good as well. They're fun to they're the hardest and fastest and most difficult enemy in the game. They also can pass through walls as well, and I'm not actually sure if they can pass through bombs or not, but I'm going to show you something that I like to do. It actually helps you get a lot of great extra points, and and in general it's just fun. But sometimes if you don't do it at the right time, you end up missing everything, or you can end up missing some of those enemies, and then you don't get as many points. So I'll just try and do that one more time. Jesus. I mean, almost got 1,000,000 points from that alone, but I missed that last dude. He definitely would have gave me a lot more points. And on to the next bonus stage. Here we go, the smiley faces. Now, watch them. They will chase after me like they have nothing better to do whatsoever. Look at them. They're so happy until they get bomb blasted. And, yeah, you can get a lot of points if the more enemies you round up, obviously, the more points you get, and, I've been actually thinking about going to do the world record for the world's highest score for Bomberman. I think it's very doable. I have a strategy to go about doing it, but I don't know. Maybe if I get the time in the near future, I might attempt it just to see if I can even, come close. I think the actual high score is around 22 billion. And I mean, right now I'm at what? I'm only at 3 million, which doesn't seem like much, and I think it's stage 20 I'm on right now, or 21 maybe. Now, as you can see here, I jumped from 3 million to almost 4 million, so now I'm going to actually bomb my power-up, because I already have the remote control at this point in time, so I figured, hey, I'm just going to blow up the remote, get a bunch of dudes to pop out, and wow, I love seeing all those bombs going off. And yeah, as you can see here, I've done it way too often. I love doing it, it's so much fun. But anyways, going to the next bonus stage, these slow fucking water dudes. They just look like puddles of water that can move. I don't know what else to call them. They probably have, actual names, but I don't know them. But yeah, obviously the harder the enemy, the more points you get, which allows you to get even more. I mean, right now I'm sitting there with 26 lives, so I mean, I'm pretty much good to go. And it's not hard. This game isn't hard by any means, as long as you actually take your time and, have common strategies that are in the game, or use them. Now this is invincibility, and I will show you exactly what that can do. Oh, I'm just gonna bomb the door. Oh, look, it's the super hard guys. Oh, now I'm up to like 10 million points. You wanna see how much you get from them? Let's do it again. Wham, 13 million. So you get 3 million points after you kill those each time coming through the door. And that's just with invincibility, so I'm just gonna rack up some points here just because I can. And again, it's just fun, just being able to get away with doing this even. Just seeing your points jump up that fast. But anyways, getting back to the game. Ooh, there we go. The last, best power-up you can get, which is pretty much the next best thing to invincibility. I mean, you can't let your enemies hit you, but you can stand inside your you can stand inside your bomb blast as much as you want. As you can see, I'm just going around toasting everything, and it makes everything go by so much faster, especially when you have such a large bomb blast radius. And up next we have the next bonus stage, which is these purple dudes. And yeah, as you can see, they don't really chase after you all that much. They could care less if you're there or not. Sometimes they kind of look like they're going to follow you, and then other times they just completely go the opposite way. I don't know, it's like they see something. Ooh, what's over there? I don't know, let's go over and see that, guys. Look, see, he just turned around. Like, I turned the corner, so he's like, yeah, fuck him. I'm not going to get him now, he's gone. Bomberman, he's trying to escape. Oh well. But, yeah, anyways. And as you can see here, I'm just gonna walk through by just... Look at that. It's so awesome just to be able to do this. Oh, I'm just gonna kill everything. Just walk around, bomb the shit out of everything. Look at that, just multiples of stuff just coming out. So fucking crazy. So yeah, I'm obviously going to show you the ending of the game as well. And well, the last couple of bonus stages. These guys like to follow you as well. They're great for getting points. I forgot about these guys. But yeah, once you got them all, okay, wham. There you go. How much is that? I think that was 2 million points or something from them. I don't know what the fuck you call those. I don't know. It looks like some kind of weird shape of Chef Boyardee that you get as a kid or something. Remember the Mario Chef Boyardee and the Mario Craft Dinner? Mario Craft Dinner was so goddamn awesome. I miss that stuff. Craft, you should definitely get back the Mario Craft Dinner, please. Yeah, these dudes are the hardest enemies in the game. They walk as fast, or they run as fast as you do, obviously. And they can go through walls, and I'm not 100% sure, but they might actually be able to go through bombs as well. So I'm gonna have to test that theory at some point. I never really thought about it during gameplay of this, so I will test it out at some point. And yeah, as you can see, this bonus stage pretty much just racks you up tons and tons of points. And I think I'm almost, yeah, I'm just about finished here now. I think this is the very last stage, so just let this play through a little bit. Pretty sure it's not going to take that long. I mean, like I said, once you get all the abilities, you're pretty much invincible. See, I just blasted the fucking invincibility. And that's the end of the game. And congratulations, Bomberman becomes runner. See you again in Loadrunner, which I will review sometime. So, thanks everybody for watching. Now, fuck off and go watch some more of my videos.